Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, hello, Regis Gilbin is the name, and Hearthstone is the game, and this is the Advice Arena, where you'll find advice on playing in Arena. And this time around, I have a Hunter draft that turned out to be pretty good, so let's go ahead and jump into that draft process as it was recorded live on my Twitch stream. Let's go ahead and kick off this run. We picked Hunter for our class, and we're getting off to a really good start here. As Hearth Arena Companion app has confirmed, Savannah Highmane's a pretty good card. So, clearly a good choice there. The other ones weren't even bad. Call of the Wild's pretty solid, too. I think I'll take that. I actually don't know Hunter that well in Arena, so I may be more reliant on Hearth Arena than typical, because I don't play a ton of Hunter, but that seemed pretty good. I think Shaky Zip Gunner's fine. Seems like it could be solid. It's just good, solid stats for 3-drop, and the upside is pretty high, too, for later. Oh, maybe Primalist? Yeah, it's the only one with an active effect that really does something meaningful. Hunter has some crazy stuff too, like Call of the Wild. So if you discover Call of the Wild, that could be pretty good. Even things like multi-shot, like you know it's going to hit only enemy minions, I think. So that's good too. Firefly I like a lot. It's good. Just a fast way to start the game. Multi-shot's pretty good, I think. I'll take that one. Revizor Runt should be really good for Hunter because it's beast and pretty solid anyway. Sunwalker is a good card. Like Sunwalker, these are just way too risky. Mistress is solid, but Zubot's probably better in Hunter than normal, yeah. Sure, we'll take Zubot. A lot of beasts already rolling in. Sure, I like it. Maybe Horror, but Snake Trap is intriguing too, isn't it? Because minion trading is the thing in Arena. And this is basically 3-3 for 2. Plus, of course, the friction of secrets is high, so I like that. Stranglethorn Tiger for sure for me here. No! Kooky Chemist, no! No, I'm not gonna... No, I can't abide by this. Hearth Arena suggests we need a 4-drop so badly that we should pick Kooky Chemist, but we're still in the first 10 cards, basically. I think I take the better card and the Beast here for Stranglethorn Tiger. Damage and Hunter's so good. And, oh, let me update the stream information, by the way, guys. I forgot. Hunter Arena. I gotta take my boy Stranglethorn Tiger. I like that card a lot. It just presents so many frustrating problems for your opponent sometimes. Call of the Wild is the best card in Arena for Hunter. Yeah, I could imagine. It seems insane. Take Small Time Buccaneer in case you draft Medivh again. That's pretty funny. I love Freezing Trap in Arena and in general. I think this card is just genuinely amazing. It's such a high tempo card. It's like Sap, but more punishing. Of course, it's harder to hit than Sap, but still, it's really cool. I guess I don't even know about this. This is weird. We do have 2 secrets already, so even Watcher makes more sense than normal, but I don't know. It's a weak 5-drop. It's not a beast either, which sucks. I guess street-wise, yeah, it's just stat-wise the most advantageous. Man, we're getting some really mediocre cards. Highmane again is fantastic. The late game Hunter deck. Oh, Longbow is good too, I would imagine. But Call of the Wild, you can't pass it up. Stampede, way too hard to hit, I would expect. I feel like I'd want this card normally, but we're very late game oriented already. I mean, this is a slow card too, but sure. I think Explosive Shot's good, but Dispatch Coda makes sense too, because it's like the old Keeper of the Grove, basically. Oh, it is really good with our, well, Zubot is, I mean, sort of synergizes, but it doesn't increase the battle cry. But Shaky Zip Gunner does. If we could hit a Shaky Zip Gunner on this thing, it'd be insane. I'll buy into it. I guess Alley Cat. Oh, Giant Wasp, though. Giant Wasp is really good. We want Giant Wasp. Great removal. Oh, Unleash the Hounds and the Hyena. Why can't we get both? Like, I want them at the same time. But this is pseudo AoE, which is king in Arena, so I like Unleash the Hounds. Molurker's solid, and so is Stonehill. Grimestree and Informant, huh? Good Arena card, according to Hearth Arena. I mean, there are a lot of good Paladin, Warrior, and Hunter cards. It makes sense. Not that many good taunt cards in Hunter, so this probably loses a little bit of its luster. I like Molurker just because it's tempo removal. And God, we could even use it on our own Highmanes. Not that I'd want to, but that's pretty cool. But we'll stick to Hearth Arena. I trust them because I don't know much about this particular class. Second Kodo, sure. I'm a little iffy to pass up these explosive shots, but Hearth Arena's putting its faith. Probably Argus here for me. Seems to agree. Fine with either of those other options, but Argus I like a lot. Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know. Hey, Diego in Vegas. James Uva says, I don't get Mistress to Mixtures outside of Warlock. Always seem to just heal the opponent any damage I cause with it by the time it dies. Well, yeah, but remember, hitting your opponent and healing your opponent, doing damage to your opponent are not the only goals of the game. It's also about killing other things with it, right? If it can kill 2 other minions, typically you run it in more control decks that are trying to trade into other things, so. And often you like it healing you, too. I don't know if you meant specifically in Hunter. Maybe that's, in that context, it's a little iffier. I honestly think I'm going to take Blubber Baron instead of Blood of the Ancient One, guys. This is just too slow. Honestly, if we hit a Blubber Baron, we have a lot of Battlecry minions. This thing could be a 5/5 or something. Battlecry, 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 Double Battlecry, 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 Battlecry. I think I'm going to take this. Maybe sometimes it's like a 2/2 and it sucks. Maybe sometimes it's a 4/4, it's good. Maybe sometimes it's a 6/6 and it's really good. I just don't think we're ever going to play Blood of the Ancient One when we have this much late game already. We're just never going to be that slow. I'm going to do it. I'm going against the curve here. Kill Command has to be the choice here, I suspect. I'm glad Malchus agrees. 9 mana card is just outrageously slow. But yeah, Kill Command. I like Giant Mastodon fine, but Kill Command is much more flexible and good. Illusionist, I guess, here is the pick. Murloc Raider doesn't do enough. War Golem's too slow. If we had a weapon, this would look even better for some potential synergies. We don't yet. I suppose Hunter's Mark must be pretty good, right? Can Jeweled Macaw really be that much better than Hunter's Mark? I suppose Hunter's Mark does have some downside with... like top decking, clearly it's not a card you want to top deck because you don't have a ping effect. Like if you had a ping and you had Hunter's Mark, this would be an insane card. But we do have Unleash the Hounds, which is pretty cool with Hunter's Mark. We have a lot of small stuff too. Like Hunter's Mark Multi-Shot, Hunter's Mark Dispatch Kodo, Hunter's Mark Unleash, Snakes off Snake Trap. I don't know. Jeweled Macaw is so iffy. Like, it just goes back and forth. Like, it doesn't actually do anything. Sometimes you get a River Croc. It's like, okay. Our curve feels like it's smooth enough that we're not going to be too reliant on top decking and card drawing. I don't know. I think I'm going to take Hunter's Mark, guys. I don't know. I feel like this is going to give me more value with what we have in our deck so far. Jewel to synergy with your Blubber. That's true. Take Macaw, says Suave. Lavelle. Jewel is pretty good in Arena. I see the tier score, guys. I'm not saying it's a bad card. I just feel like you can get more utility out of Hunter's Mark. Because we're... we have high card quality anyway for some of these late game beasts. Like, we're not gonna need late game beasts. We don't need early game beasts either. The curve seems fine. Could maybe use a couple more 2-drops, I guess. But we don't have, for instance, Crackling Razor Maw to really benefit off 1-drops. We do have Ravissar Runt, which I guess that factors in a little bit. And Blubber Baron. I guess I'll do it. I'll take Jeweled Macaw. Chat and Hearth Arena have swayed me. I'm gonna regret it. I think Scarlet Crusader is the pick, even if we have a lot of 3-drops. It's just these other 2 cards suck. So we'll just keep stacking this one. Freezing Trap probably here again. I like Spellbreaker fine, but why is Freezing Trap getting so hammered here by Hearth Arena, despite the higher tier score? Ugh, I just don't know about this. Hearth Arena's giving me fits tonight. I don't know if I agree with all these things. I mean, Spellbreaker is a fine card. I get it. Hearth Arena wants me to have more 4-drops. I don't know if I necessarily have enough. We only have like 2 true 4-drops because even Defender of Argus is Not truly a 4-drop. But we have a lot of 3-drops, so we can kind of play up. Freezing Trap is good against a lot of classes, bad against Paladin, because they always have dudes out, but often this is just a tempo play where they at least go 2 mana for 2 mana. And you can also hit the 6 mana stuff sometimes too, right, for insane plays. Then they have card advantage, but lose tempo advantage. And I feel like we can go toe-to-toe in the late game, so we're not that worried about card advantage. I guess we'll take Spellbreaker. I like silences. It's fine. I'm going to trust Hearts Arena here. But I'm going to feel a little bit bad about it. I want Fledgling, but we have so many 3-drops. I think we have to still take Kodo here. We're going to have a lot of Dispatch Kodos, that's for sure. That makes sense. Probably Crawler. Just because we need a 2-drop, and Beast is fine with Kill Command. And there are a lot of pirates out there. I don't mind Hog Rider, but Crawler makes the most sense to me too. Well, let's see where this landed. I don't feel like it's... We got some really good cards, but a lot of merely average cards, too. How is this a 74.9? What? I do not... I know that's an insanely high score. That's actually, I think, the exact same score as my 12-0 Mage deck. But I just really don't think this deck's going to win that much, because all the quality cards, if you look, are down here. Like, our 4 best cards are in the far late game. So there's just going to be games where we get ran over because our card quality here is merely average. So, you know, we're not always going to get to the point where our tier score, because remember, that is just like an average of each individual card's score. I just don't think, I don't think this is going to be that high of a win rate deck despite the tier score, because this is where we lose. And we'll never, and these are kinds of cards too, like High Mane, it's a great card, but if they've got 5 minions down when you play this on turn 6, they're just going to ignore it and you're going to be dead. So it's not the kind of card that just wins you the game. You have good early game though, says Malchris. It's fine. It's not great though. We have Blubber Baron. Well, Zip Gunner's okay. Illusionist is good. Zubot's okay. Kodos are good swing cards in the mid game. That's true. We'll see. We'll see. I'll hope for the best. We'll try. Trust in the Blubber to carry. I do think the Blubber is going to be a clutch choice there. I don't remember, what was the alternative? Blood of the Ancient One? We don't want that chunk. No way. 12-0 repeat. We'll see. I'll be happy with 7. That's my goal. That's a decent hand. Get rid of these 2. Keep these 2. I do like silence against Spike Ridge Steed, as Jair Galan Mendiola suggests. That is good. That's a good thing to have for those crazy Paladin games that are inevitable. We'll play around ping. We'll not Macaw into 2. Probably Informant into on 2.
Aha!
Let's see. Who's following me? Somebody's following me. Diego in Vegas, thanks for the follow. I feel like you... Oh, and Team Drink, too. I think I might have missed you. Oh, my God, I missed a lot. I feel like I didn't get notified on some of these. Gary Phantom, Nick the Lock, Lunzar Bro, Team Drink, and Diego. Guys, all of you, thanks for the follows. Much appreciated.
Hey, dude! Over here!
Yeah, I think Carrion Grub's fine. Not exactly the best choices, though, right? I was hoping for, like, Grom, Tyrion, that kind of stuff, but... That's a rude card to play. I think we just coined the Dispatch Kodo to kill the Fledgling and trade in. Unfortunately, that gives this Fairy Dragon a pretty good trade. Alternatively, we could just trade Kill Command. But if we play the Dispatch Coder and he does want to run in the Fairy Dragon, at the very least he has to ping probably to clean it off. That commits 2 mana on turn 4, so he's probably at best playing a 2-drop. Worst passing, and then we can just follow up with like Jeweled Macaw, Carrion Grub, or whatever. So I think this is fine. I like committing people to pings and stuff when you're fighting for tempo early. Because we can always deal with card advantage later with our high-quality deck here. Let me actually... We have double deck list rolling right now. Let me turn off one of these. I like to turn off the deck tracker while we're in arena. Well, that was a good answer. Alternatively to what I said. Screw what I said. That was pretty good. Let's actually Macaw first. Ugh. Clutch Jeweled Macaw, guys. You were all right. You guys nailed it. Jeweled Macaw is so good. Kavandra says, how long have you been streaming for and what has happened? You can use the uptime command, exclamation mark uptime, to see how long I've been streaming for exactly. It's been about 2.5 hours, and we've played a no minion priest deck for a little bit of fun. This is going to be a good multi-shot young Dragonhawk turn, it looks like. He's going to commit to the ping here. Arcane Missiles? Blowgill Sniper. Still a good multi-shot turn. We probably won't play the Dragonhawk, though. I'll probably play the Flame Melody. Just to play around ping, I mean, he's going into 6 mana, so he probably has some spare mana to ping and play other things. Like, we know for a fact he has 2 Flame Elementals. So we can at least do that. So this is probably just dying. I'd like to get this out on a turn when there's other things he'd like to ping or do. Man, really? He's full Elemental Mage right now. Silence? Silence anybody? Is it worth? I don't know if it's worth, honestly. It's only killing 2 1/1s, right? Like, it's just not that good of a play at the end of the day. Because I can't do anything else, right? I can't play any other cards. I could play a Dragonhawk, but... I think we just have to Stranglethorn Dragonhawk here. Dragonhawk doesn't do much. It just kind of absorbs a hit or a ping. But it's never going to do that much. It's just a young Dragonhawk. We could, like, Dragonhawk, kill command this, trade into one of them. That doesn't feel that good, though. We'll have the kill command available on a future turn because of the Stranglethorn Tiger. I'd like to kill something bigger with it. Like, next turn, maybe I can Spellbreaker, Violent Illusionist, trade the Stranglethorn into the Thunder Lizard. Get a full clear that way, that kind of thing. So let's just develop some assets now. I don't think there's really much advantage to attacking into this. I mean, maybe it denies him ping value, but I don't have any other 1-damage thing that's eventually going to clean that up, so it's just hard to make that foresight call, right? Like, I think I'm just going to go face and let him dictate the trades here. If I knew I had, like, a ping effect... Oh, God. I mean, we can just kill this, right? Silence this dude, play the Illusionist. Like, one of these will die to the trade. We're going to be behind. Going into turn 8, we'll have just Galactic Crawler on board, or in hand. We can't play the Call the Wild yet. Oh, we can't do all that stuff. We can play one of these. So probably the Spellbreaker to silence this guy. Still not super convinced the silence here is worth it, but I don't know that I'm going to have another good target coming, so we might as well. So we will have 5 mana to play next turn at least. Oh, more junk I can't really deal with right now. I think I'll just go wide. If I do that, though, then nothing will get buffed when this dies. Surely he won't kill this, right? Surely he'll kill the other stuff, right? No, he should definitely kill this. He'll trade these into the 4/3 ping, and then trade the 4/7 into the 3/3. And then I'll whiff on that. So I could just hero power play 5 mana worth of stuff. He's not likely to play a pirate, so I'm not like holding this battle cry for value. It's just how greedy can I afford to be right now, right? If he does make that line, this will get down to 4 health. I'll have a Galactic Crawler that gets buffed to 3 attack from the Call of the Wild. Huffer could kill this. I guess I'm gonna do it. We could also do it this way to make the Crawler big, but it's gonna be 2 turns before I get that value. Just gonna waste the buff. It's fine. He doesn't know. He might not kill it this way. He might sit on it. If he does, it still probably chips it down for the Huffer cleanup. My hand is empty. He has 4 cards somehow. We're not going to win. It's going to be very difficult to win. If we top deck perfectly, we could maybe win. You know, like high main, Call of the Wild kind of stuff. Maybe a Primalist. Blizzard hurts a little too. Is he actually going to leave it alive? No, of course not. I think I hold the Huffer here. It's risky. It's a little risky. No, it's super risky because he has the Ravasar Rod. He can just trade trades. I can't hold the Huffer here. Have to send the Huffer into the Nesting Rock. It's pretty much a waste, but what else do I do, right? If I don't, he just trades and trades for free, so that's not very compelling. I can at least set up the trade this way. It's a waste of a lot of damage, frankly. It's a waste of 3 attack damage, but it's just a Divine Shield anyway. It's just not the right cards to line up against what he has. It totally sucks. Weave more hero powers into your turns and play aggressively. That kind of... I appreciate the seeming advice, but those things kind of go in contrast to one another, don't they? Oh, God. Well, it's a start. It's a start. I think I go ahead and play this, right? He trades this way. This is a 2/2. Can trade back. I mean, it's just, if this does get more buffs, it's going to take 1,000 years for it to happen. Regis isn't used to playing Hunter. That's all true, but I mean, what on earth? When did we have an opportunity to go face? He's just played a chain of taunts all day. I mean, there's no... Really? He has the Bookworm Activator in hand? Come on! No! Neither... This is not good in either case. Guys, there hasn't been an opportunity to play more aggressively. We played... We played everything out as fast as possible on curve. There's just no... There's no way. Silencing the taunt wouldn't have helped at all. He would have just killed the Stranglethorn, and then I would have been dead in no time. If we don't already have him down to like 15, you can't like turn the corner on... We're obviously dead, but if he whiffs this, we could live a turn. You can't turn the corner on damage when he's at 30 health. There's no way. If only Regis used the heart of the cards. Hey Regis, been playing your elemental budget shaman deck in low-level competitive, struggling to get past 18 to 17, especially against Murloc Pallies. Any thoughts on what I can do better? This deck! Alright, boys, this is it. 22 damage face Tortollan Primalist here. Flare should be good. Yeah, we got it.
Hey, you.
Heart of the cards, guys. Look at this stupid stuff. I can't believe he got the dragon activator on that stupid... we were gonna lose anyway. because you stopped acting like a madman, but jeez. It was activated! I was getting ready to say, I'm surprised that Steam Surger's not activated. It was from the stupid Frozen Crusher. Oh my god. Yeah, I wish I was playing Mage. Thanks, guys. I basically hold all of you responsible. I don't know, guys. There might have been different lines there, but it didn't feel like it to me. It felt like we were basically behind from the start thanks to the crazy elemental synergies, and then he followed it up with dragon synergies. And then actually the Dark Iron Dwarf was a big hit. Like, all kinds of stuff there just did not go our way. If somebody has a different line there that finds me a way to win that game, I'd love to hear it. Sorry, Regis, but this was funny. Yeah, no, I don't doubt that at all. I don't doubt that at all. This is a reasonable curve. I wouldn't mind hitting a 1-drop, but I don't want to sacrifice a good curve for it. The pirate activation's probably not relevant here, but 2-3 is okay too. Hey Regis, how do you grow a sexy beard like you have? Well, thanks first off. It just happens naturally for me. There's no... I live and it grows. But you know, I try to keep it nicely trimmed and shaped to fit my face and to look clean instead of scraggly and ugly like some beards. You know, I don't want a gross scraggly neck beard or whatever. But that's really that's a good curve. That's really the gist of it for me. No secrets. I'd love to hit this 2 at a 3. So hopefully he doesn't play like a 3-2 or something annoying. Coin 3-2 would really crush my dreams. Yeah, we can get by with this, right? Because he's gonna... it's not great, though. He's gonna attack heal. He's gonna get a 2-2 and a 2-1. Or a 2-3 again. We're going to buff this to 3-3. We're going to trade into the main Mana Geode. He'll have a 2-2. I think it's okay. We'll have a 3-3 versus a 2-2, basically. And he used the coin. I think it's okay. This will die. And then this will be a 3-3 versus a 2-2. We gotta kill this thing eventually, so... We could have tried to wait and play like the Scarlet Crusader. Maybe he didn't hit a 2-drop. Maybe he did, though, and we're in like just as bad of a spot, right? We don't know for sure. Oh, that's a good answer, though. We can at least ping this thing off, though. And then just kind of wait here. I love how you answer every question so honestly, even if they are just a joke question. Hey, that's why I'm here. It's Ask Regis Anything night. Sassy Regis night. If you don't get at least 3 wins, you have to shave your beard. No. No. I'd rather stop streaming than shave my beard. Hey Regis, nice to catch you again. You streaming for much longer. I hit rank 5 for the first time. That's awesome, dude. Rank 5 is fantastic. Congrats. And yeah, I'm still gonna stream for a while. God, I'm actually supposed to start my other game in 15 minutes. I did not allot enough time for this arena run. Whoopsie. I could get really greedy here. And just kill, like, well, never mind. Let's just do it. It's fine. No need to be that greedy. I plan to play another game after this run. I'll still try. It's just going to be really late. Well, let's see how this... We might be done in 15 minutes at this rate. let's see how this run goes before I get ahead of myself. Regis, you should host a Hearthstone game show sometime. Well, my namesake would certainly suggest so, wouldn't it? I think it's turn 6 and we have Savannah High Main, so we play High Main on 6, right? We're not going to trade into that thing yet. Or at all, frankly, maybe. This guy's not getting much love right now. Next turn might be sort of weak. I hope we draw something playable. We darn near have to. Like, the only bad draw is, like, Tortollan Primalist and Call of the Wild. Freezing Trap, Crusader, Flame Ellie's probably okay. If I Freezing Trap, do I actually want to go ahead and trade into this Dispatch Kodo with the high main? It's sort of a value trade. I mean, we sacrifice quite a bit of damage, but we take a very sizable minion off the board. If he does do it on the Operative, he can play it again next turn, but he doesn't have an activator for it. It's just a 5/6. That's a pretty slow turn 7. But my problem is I don't really have a turn 8. I'm very, very, very likely to draw into one. There's only one totally dead draw in my deck. A few bad ones, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Just make the value trade. We don't need to play the Flame Ellie. In fact, we might not want to if he Freezing Traps this Cabal. Next turn he'll have a steal on our small stuff. We might need to kill our small stuff. It's like we could have put him to 14, but if I give him a Dispatch Kodo back, he still gets to deal with the high main pretty efficiently. I'm kind of banking that if not this part of it, at least the other parts of it get to attack a few more times, right? We do have the 2/2s coming out here, though, so the Shadow Priest, again, is potentially going to get value, so maybe we should have just played this. I don't know. Just go face. Yeah, I mean, it's on her. It's just how many cards he has makes me nervous going face, right? We kind of have to contest a little bit, and then just once we get slightly ahead, we can turn the corner and pummel the guy. But, as far as direct damage is concerned, we have Call the Wild and Kill Command, and that's it. Like, we don't have a lot of ways to ensure damage gets through. Holy Nova's going to burn me a little bit here if it's a thing, but he had that kind of lined up regardless. That could have been a play anyway. Man.
No look save.
One of these is very likely to get stolen by the Cabal Shadow Priest, so killing one doesn't really matter because you can get the other one. Just gonna go face. I don't know, we're close to racing now at this point a little bit, but against Priest, our hero power is not inevitable like it is a lot of classes, so going totally face is just, I don't think it works. If it were like a mage, paladin, yeah, I think we probably would have just gone face, but the fact that there's no inevitability here means we have to contest at least a little bit of the game. Call the Wild's probably going to give me a lot of damage based on what's still alive. He didn't go for the Cabal, which surprises me a little, but must have something else he wants to do. Wow, he's committing a lot of mana to nothing right now. He's committed 3 mana to things that don't impact the board. Or, yeah, 3 mana to things that don't really do anything yet. He healed his minion instead of his face. I don't know if I can get on board with that. Oh, that's so slow. We're going to just hammer this guy in the face right now. Is he dead? No, but close. Oh, he's dead. Oh. Oh, that's lethal. That's cool. Should have healed face, bro. That was easy. That was an easy one. Hey, how's it going? It says Dex Max. Going pretty well, dude. How about you? I'm on a streak of 3 7+ wins in a row. Wouldn't that be a 21 win streak? You mean 3 straight arenas of 7+ wins? If so, that's pretty good. I was on a nice little streak, but then I hit a 3-3 on stream yesterday, and that was a little tough. What are they lines? Are they plays against the opponent? Well, lines, like lines of play, basically means like paths that you can take throughout a game. In other words, like Do you play a 1-drop or do you coin out a 2-drop? Those are two different lines of play, and each one is going to walk you down a path towards the next play. So just depending upon which line you take, which path you go down, the course of the game unfolds very differently. So one small decision, like right now, I didn't coin out the Flame Elemental, right? That could have been a different line. But I want to coin out like a 3 health minion. Now, unfortunately for me, coining out a 3 health minion right now is not going to feel quite as good. Because he hit this crazy Mad Bomber, etc. I'm still going to do it, though, because this one at least passes back quite a bit of value into my hand. And I do want to kill that thing eventually anyway, so a 2 for 3 here isn't quite as bad because I'm getting some value back. And it's going to happen very soon because all 3 of my minions are very cheap. The Flame Elemental would actually be the worst target here, simply because I don't have a 2-drop to play alongside it, so it feels kind of awkward. That's probably just Freezing Trap. So we're going to go ahead and just hit this Ravisar Runt and then try to attack. If it's Freezing Trap, we get a little burned, but at least we get 2 minions and a little bit of value. And that's okay. He basically spent 2 mana to keep his Mad Bomber alive and give me a card back. But at least I can leverage the fact that this thing's on board. It could be Snipe, I guess, but if that's the case, that's a good minion to die to Snipe too. And plus 3 health would be solid. Not really getting anything that helps it survive here against the Mad Bomber, unfortunately. I guess just in case that's not a Freezing Trap, the +1/+1 could be the most impactful play. It is the Freezing Trap as expected. We could have held that to not activate the Freezing Trap and tried to hit it with a Flame Elemental, but he's very likely going to take the value trade here or just the full kill here. So it's possible we could have done that, but just in case it wasn't, we had a much stronger position, and we don't know for sure it's going to be a Freezing Trap, right? That's just a guess. We're fine to do this. It's not on curve, but he doesn't have a lot of leeway to kill our better minion here. Can make this value trade, of course, but that's fine. We might just play the Zip Gunner again. Let's see. Because nothing else lines up that nicely. We don't have a... Ooh, we got to deal with that. We're going to try again. If it's Freezing Trap, that's fine. We'll just silence the Fledgling, probably. Might be Snake Trap.
Look behind you. Look behind you.
It's neither. Interesting. Maybe it's Snipe? Probably Cat Trick, if I had to guess, actually. Yeah, probably Cat Trick. I missed this one. Harley Kitamura says, "I live and it grows. Best line ever," in reference to my beard. That is indeed how it grows. I live and it grows. You know, standard stuff. Wish I could Spell Break and multi-shot, but if I do Spell Break at the very least, we can just trade. No, we can't trade. We have to multi-shot first. We can Spell Break trade this way at least. We know that. Let's just do that. Might regret that if he plays a high main. We can multi-shot that if he doesn't trade, but he probably should make trades, but still the multi-shot lines up here. And we do get some snakes back out of it, so it's still worth sacrificing a minion. Like, he's going to get that eventually regardless because of Call of the Wild, so no harm in activating it now, really. Regis, if you ever brought the lady on stream, YouTube is dying to meet her. She won't come on. She's too nervous. She's actually been in a video a long time ago. You can find her if you dig through the history of YouTube. But she's always scared. I don't know. She's too nervous to appear in front of 45 people right now. Well, 45 on Twitch and 55 on YouTube. So exactly 100 people right now. Which has dwindled throughout the course of the night. It must be too late for you guys. This is just bonkers good. Just ridiculous. We don't have anything else to do, which is sad, but killing a stealth minion that never got activated is fantastic. Killing a minion is good. Getting face damage is good. This Call of the Wild is going to be nuts if we actually keep all this stuff alive, and this giant Defender of Argus is sick too. We have some good lines here. An 8 mana play even. We're in a good spot. Here's the high main. We could just kind of ignore that with a taunted Defender of... Oh, don't taunt it. That'll be a problem. jinxed myself, guys. Like, can we pull this back into my hand right now? I think I'm mostly going to ignore it. Well, that's not the right way to say it. I'm not mostly going to ignore it.
Well played.
I think I'm going to taunt up this dude. Taunt these up, play the Kodo, hit 2, hit 1 to get through the high main. The other one I don't know if I'll kill the Razor Maw. Yeah, I guess I'll kill the Razor Maw because it'll clean up the Spellbreaker too well. I don't know. There might be a better way to line up this math, honestly. I'm not going to think about it that long. I basically want my stuff to be kind of annoying for him to trade into, right? Like, nothing here feels very good to trade into. And the fact that the Defender Vargas is a 4/5 is a really nice bonus, because we kind of got a Yeti there for free. I wish I could have used some taunts to make stuff awkward, too. Maybe I could have. Like, we could have taunted the Spellbreaker to go right into the high main. Kept up smaller stuff, but like, he had small minions to trade into small minions. I think, oh my god, he's dead, right? Like, he can kill one thing. But we have 8 damage on board. This is an instant 7? Oh, that's annoying. We could unleash to get through that and still hit for 8. And play Jeweled Macaw and Stranglethorn. We could also just call the Wilds. Send the spin the Huffer into that. That'd be 10 damage. The high main attacks the dude. I think this is still the better play. The Unleash gets better the later the game goes on, probably, if we ignore his stuff. Like, that might just give me lethal next turn, for instance. This doesn't feel like a very good line for him to trade into either. Oh, that's a little better, but still dies. But between Unleash and Hero Power, like, we're probably just going to have lethal next turn. Make the deck tracker bigger? I don't think I can. It's like the Hearth Arena one. I don't know how to if you can. I'm sorry. Face is the place with the something, something, something. Hey, the Mysterious Sea Man. Long time no see. The cutest mod gets his associate's degree tomorrow. Congrats, man. That's cool. You, what's next in the life of the Mysterious Sea after the associate's degree? That rhymed. That rhymed nicely. Ooh, good silence, but not enough. I still have lethal on board. We had super lethal with the hounds, of course. Each of those was doing 2 damage. Pretty good spot. Sleep is for the weak, coach. Hey, JM4004, welcome back. Hey, Regis, how was your day? Pretty good day. Busy day at work today. Which is good. Busy means good business, which is good, but still a busy day, and between streaming and getting videos up and all the Regis stuff, I basically had 0 seconds for entertainment today other than this, which is entertainment, don't get me wrong. I like streaming and hanging out with you guys. Pretty good opening hand here, actually. I don't know that I want the Wasp, even if it's on curve. Like, I think I'd rather hit one of our more proactive, I guess is the word, 3-drops. I mean, Giant Wasp is very proactive in the fact that it's stealth, but it's the kind of thing... Oh, that's fine. We got 2 already. Remember, the Battlecry doesn't actually have to activate. And it's whenever you summon a Battlecry minion, which is crazy, right? Like, you could actually pull it from your deck and it would still activate the Bilber Baron. Does not have to be played. Bachelor's in a different field. What field, Mysterious Sea? I'm curious. See ya, Ajax. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Justice Feels Me also had an extremely busy day today. Where do you work, says Diego in Vegas. I am a director of marketing for a software development company. Could ask that one a lot. Basically, I make people like software. I've never seen anything like this in my life. I would just concede if I was that guy, honestly. Like, we're gonna lose because I said that. Like, only because I said that are we gonna lose, but still. That is the dream with Blubber Baron in hand. I don't think I'm gonna play this yet, though. We have the good 3-drop, so we can hold on to this guy a little bit and maybe squeeze out some additional value. That's some additional value, for instance, right? Maybe we'll get a 5/5 Blubber Baron. Maybe we'll hit the Spellbreaker on something useful and get a crazy Blubber Baron. Who knows? I called it! He did concede! Oh, I called it. He did indeed concede. Wow. Alright, so that was a pretty good opener. Let's get real, right? Is it really loud music in the background? I think Miss Gilbin's watching really loud TV. Let me see if I can. Let me see. You guys hear that? Is that just me that hears that? Surely if you can hear it, if I can hear it, then you can hear it. Seems to have stopped. Okay. So, it sounded like the beginning of a TV show, like the loud opening music, didn't it? I like this. It's a little risky to kind of go greedy for no 2-drop as a hunter without the coin. Maybe we get a little greedier. We'll find a 4-drop eventually. I think we need to find a 2-drop or something. We'll see. We'll see. We got a pretty good shot to draw into it by next turn. We can hear it a tad. Okay, good to know it's not that bad. Yeah, it's kind of risky to play this because you don't really know what it's going to hit, but I'm going to go for it. Even a 2-drop is fine. Like, it just stalls him out. Like, it gives him a dead card he doesn't ever want to play. We're going to hit the Defender of Argus probably on our Scarlet Crusader, which is good because it can trade into a 4L thing for free. I think I'll do it, honestly. I think I'll play it. Even though it's only 1 minion. It's just developing a little more stats. 4 health against a priest is particularly good. It's not particularly good against that. Still gonna have to do it. We can kill command it next turn, maybe? We don't have a beast to activate kill command though, so it's gonna get a really value divine shield pop here. It's kind of insane. Oh my god. This is how you lose Hearthstone games, right here, guys. Ugh. We can unleash kill command, I guess. I mean, we may not need to if he trades into this, right? Ugh. God. I think we just gotta go high main here and pray. Unleash kill command actually can kill this and put this to 2, but it's just not good enough. Let's just try to go stat to stat here and see what we can seek out later with maybe a good Primalist or something. We still have Unleashed kill command for following turns. Like, he's got a good trade this way. He can run the 4/7 into a 2/2 to make it a 4/5. We could like Unleash kill command to kill the 4/5, and maybe he goes wide on the board and we get some value. Or not. It's kind of an annoying thing to deal with. Face. That actually gives me more flexibility because I can just... Well... I do need to kill command this. I don't want him drawing additional cards. I can clear the board, but I just don't want to, right? I kind of want to just, like, I have to, though, because if I kill command, I can't do anything else. I needed a 4-mana play. I have to unleash and kill command. Play the Primalist next turn and pray to God we hit Call the Wild, I guess. This is just not a good play, though. I guess actually we're going to leave alive the Nesting Rock. We don't have to clear it. We don't have to clear it. We have to clear this thing because it's just too much card advantage. But then, like, what happens when he Holy Novas me? Do I just straight up lose the game? It's 5 out of 7. No, I don't actually still lose the game. If he Holy Novas, we're okay. And if he doesn't, we're much better off. So, I think we're okay. Favorite beer? Not really. No, I'm not a big drinker. I'm not opposed to it or anything. I just don't drink a lot. We have a place here locally called Schlafly, who's had some good stuff I've had in the past, which I liked fine. But I don't like beer much, so it's not like I loved it or anything. Just, it's okay. Call of the Wild is going to be what we need to win the game. Yes. Do I go face at all? I have 11 damage. I don't think so against a priest. I think that's the same situation we had in the past where it just didn't feel right to go face all the way against priest, because again there's no inevitability. But that is a sick card in Hunter. That's a sick card in Hunter. Favorite recreational drug? Hearthstone, obviously. Come on. Oh, that pint-sized potion. That's good. That's a good clear for him. I mean, that makes sense. Oh my god, no. Do we have lethal here? It's 9 and 6, and we're 1 off lethal. I think we still do it though, right? We give up our best minion to do it, but we sure put him on a tight clock. And he has to have some very exact answers. Like, we could put him to 2 though by sacrificing worse minions, I guess. 6 and yeah, let's just put him to 2. And let's double check the math. That's 8, and then this is 9, 12, 15. 9, 12, 15. Yeah, so let's give up worse minions and put him to 2. I think that's kind of the same difference. Because that way we get to keep this 8-5 or whatever. And sacrifice the Huffer. I'd rather have this than the Huffer. Because if you can do weird Potion of Madness shenanigans, I don't know. I don't want to risk it, right? Like, Dragonfire Potion heal is pretty scary, but Free from Amber is actually kind of scary, but I don't know if he can get a taunt big enough to save him. There's no way. There's nothing. There is no taunt that big. That's game. Sick. That is actually NSFW. You guys are right. That is the most disgusting. Oh, guys, the stream is over. I gotta take a bath. Crip just got online. I got a notification from Twitch. I wish I'd done that against Crip. I think we could have made Crip retire from Hearthstone. Oh my god. That was brutal. Hey Regis, so I took your advice and saved my gold and bought the first branch of the adventure, but now I have another 200 gold and I sort of want to play Arena, but should I save it for the next branch? Well, how good are you in Arena, Joseph? If you typically win a lot of games, Arena is going to be your best bet probably. If you don't win a lot of games, maybe saving it for the guaranteed return from adventures is better. But like you said, you want to play Arenas. At the end of the day, you kind of should do what you want to do, I think. Like Hearthstone's about fun, so have fun. Do you and Kriparian use the same tracker? I think so. I'm not totally sure. I think he uses Arena since he's like, I think he like helps make it or sponsors it or something, right? Like I think he does something official in official capacity with it. This obviously sucks, but what can I do? Huh. Well, Stolen Goods is definitely not the card. I don't think Lay on Hands is the card either. I think Eaglehorn Bow is pretty good with our secrets. We don't have to play it right away. I just don't think we need the heal in card draw. I think that's going to be too slow for us. We have a lot of late game cards we want to play. Lay on Hands is not going to be one of them. I don't love that choice, by the way. Like, those weren't great choices in my mind. I think they kind of sucked. We'll just let that thing do its thing and play on curve here. This is fine. Maybe we'll hit the Zubat and they'll give us a decent 4-drop. Not picking Stolen Goods in 2017. Yeah, you know, since we didn't have a taunt minion, I thought maybe we'd just be better off. I don't know. I really don't want this to hit the giant wasp. Like, that's the only minion whose stats don't matter. So part of me wants to play it and like make this trade so that it's guaranteed not to hit the giant wasp, but I'd rather just play the Zubat, right? I mean, we're gonna give up value on the Zubat though. Maybe we should just play the giant wasp and trade. But we could Eaglehorn Bow, trade. We'd have a bow on his turn 4. Probably doesn't do a lot, but we would go into Avian Watcher for a 5-drop, which is fine. I guess technically the bow is the most sound play here. It's gonna hit the wasp. Oh, Highmane's fine. Scary Highmane. Have you ever played against Crypt before? No, not against Crypt. I've played against a number of pros at various times in Legend. Beaten some, gotten demolished by Firebat one time. That was always a pleasure. But you know, not Crypt in Arena, no. I think we just go ahead and take this. We could have hold for a secret to try to get more charges or whatever, but tempo I think is going to be more valuable than that right now. Theoretically keeps this minion alive to trading on board. We've got good stuff coming up anyway, I think, so... Oh, never mind. He can kill it if he wants. Smart play is going face, so I think he's right there. Make me do the work. I mean, like, Blast Crystal Potion, Siphon Soul, all that stuff's good against this, but, you know, timing, we get stuff back. Like, we get minions back, so it's actually not that bad. He's gonna go face. He's going all face, I think. No, he's not. We're gonna race. I thought we were gonna race, but we're not gonna race. I actually don't think the Highmane needs to have the stats here. I'm going to go ahead and attack into this guy and then play the Dispatch Kodo and then play the Zubat, because I just as soon the Dispatch Kodo get the stats to line up against the Defender of Argus as I would the Highmane, so this just gives it a 50-50 instead of guaranteed on the Highmane. We missed it, unfortunately. That sucks. At the end of the day, it's not that big a deal, but I'd just rather split my resources more than we currently are here. He's got Hellfire? Yeah, that's pretty good, but we still have a nice little board and he's out of mana, so I don't feel bad about this. Do we try to hit the Primalist or we play the safe route? I think we try to hit the Primalist, right? There's a chance this really whiffs, but at the very least it's a minion. Infest is really good. Kill Command's risky, but Infest is sick. I'll take it. This Primalist is good in Hunter, guys. I don't care what people say. It's bad in some classes, like, I don't know which one specifically, but it's real good. What games do you play besides Hearthstone? A lot of them, honestly. A lot of different stuff. I think Call of the Wild's pretty good again, isn't it? Like, we're kind of close to being dead is my only thought. Because we could just, like, Freezing Trap. Oh, wait, how much damage do we have now? 7, 9, 14, 16. Maybe we just go for... No, let's just... We got Kill Command next turn. We could play a Guaranteed Beast and Kill Command next turn. It's very unlikely we die. I could just kill this thing to be super duper safe, I guess. How much damage is this? 11 plus 6 is 17. If I what am I going to put him down to? 8, 11. We're going to put him down to 11. We'll have 7 guaranteed in hand next turn. I think I'm going to play it super safe here, guys. It's a little bit of a baby move, I know, but it's probably a mistake, but I'm not saying I'd be dead next turn. But if he had some sort of like Twisting Nether or something, well, Twisting Nether wouldn't have helped him really, because he would have had to attack it at the taunt first. That should be more than enough lethal here. Yeah. Primalist is OP. Insanely good. And we're up to 4 wins now. It's up 4 or 5, actually. 5 wins! Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. Getting there. Kitamura is enjoying my goofy nature, I can tell. My pure innocence. That's pretty funny. Guys, this is a pretty good run so far. I'm pleasantly surprised. Like, we lost that first game, I was getting down already. I was like, oh my god. That guy just brutalized us. I'm kind of digging Blubber Baron again, boys. I like this curve okay. Blubber Baron's like a little late, but we can actually like maybe coin out a 4 on 3, save this guy for like turn 5 or something. Sit on the coin. We don't need to play this right away. We can play this into a dude even. It's fine. It's more about the value than the tempo. That's a little worse, but we could go ahead and coin the Crawler just to line up pretty nicely against that. Then we could follow up with the Grime Street. We've already hit this guy twice. He's a 3/3 for 3, but then that potentially leaves me with a really bad turn 3. We could maybe find one from the Informant. Is it that important to get out on the board, or would I rather just clean up with a Kodo? I think I'd rather just play the Crawler on 2, a true 2, and then clean up with the Kodo on 4 if needed. Like, he's probably just going to Hero Power here. A 3/2 would be... Actually, a 2/3 might be the worst. Well, it wouldn't matter. That's fine, too. Coin Kodo, though, is going to be a ridiculous play. Why are Kodos so good in this game at killing stuff? They're just insanely good at killing stuff.
Reporting for duty.
Another solid 4-drop there. Another Battlecry minion, too. Got a lot of active 4-drops in this deck. I like it. Even Spellbreaker. All the Battlecry 4-drops at once. Every 4-drop we have is a Battlecry. That's pretty insane. How do you make this thing bigger? It does look smaller for some reason. I don't know what to do, though, guys. I'm sorry. Pretty good trade line here. Is he going to Hero Power again? He just seems like to have nothing. He's got like 4 Spike Ridge Steeds up there. Please, God, get me a Spellbreaker. That's all I'm thinking right now. Please, God, Spellbreaker. Anything. Yeah, that's pretty annoying, denying me trade value, but we can still just coin the Kodo. We'll probably just go ahead and kill the Taunt guy, too, to remove any frustrations along the way. It's not that much different than... We could kill both of these, I suppose, to take some attack value off the board. No, we couldn't. We couldn't kill both of them. Never mind. Only one could be sniped. That was the right call. Only call, really. Second Dispatch Kodo still looks pretty good. If both these live, Argus looks good, but I expect him to kind of trade into this one. Kodo on this feels good again. Dispatch Kodo, pretty good card. It turns out Hearth Arena was right. What do you know? People who devote their entire life to building things well did a good job. Who would have guessed? Rimsey, or Rhymesey, says, "Hey Regis, big fan of yours. I'm happy I'm finally catching a live stream. Hello from Canada, eh? Eh? I don't know how to do Canadian accent, but hello, dude." I think we can kind of just kill that, right? Let's see what we get off the Grime Street first. Like, Kill Command would be pretty sick. Don Honcho. Yeah, sure. Sure. To think that could have been a Blood of the Ancient one. Crazy Hunter Draft. Well, yeah, no, I didn't actually think it was that good, but Hearth Arena confirmed it was pretty good. It turns out it's actually a pretty good Hunter Draft. I gotta give credit where credit is due. Oh, Unleash the Hounds will be just fine, good sir. Firefly is also good. Just because it gives me something to do. I'll actually save one, I think. I don't need it. We'll kill that guy instead of one of the beasts, of course, because the beasts do have more value. Actually, we'll just play it. Like, we don't need the hero power either. Consecration, if he wants to consecrate this board, go right ahead. I don't care. Are we going to seriously hit Don Chancho into Tortollan Primalist? Yeah, That's no difference, really. Don Honcho into Primalist, which is going to get buffed. Buff the Primalist. Man, that's a big minion for a 3-drop. My god, I didn't realize how good this was. Jesus. That's crazy. Like, I can't Primalist anymore. I have to do the Illusionist into Defender of Argus. Oh, crap. Stonehill Defender is a good card, it turns out. Oh my god. Sure. 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 I'll take it. Wow. Wow. Like, he gets a good trade probably this way. We can't clean it up that easily either, unfortunately, but... What?! Come on. No. Come on. He took Blood of the Ancient One. No. No. God, if I could hit a deadly shot off this, it would be so insane. I'm actually going to go for it. I'm going to make this trade. Going to try to hit the deadly shot. Oh, that sucks. Oh. Ugh. This gives me the most potential upside and very little downside, even if it hits one of my guys. I'm still going to make that trade, I think. Yeah, maybe we don't. Maybe we just go face. Yeah, I think we just go face. Although, God, if he hits that with a freaking Spike Ridge Steed, we have to trade. We have to trade. This could hit face is the only reason I'm doing it. Yeah. Yeah, we can't let a Spike Ridge Steed hit that, can we? It goes up to, what, 15? These two things wouldn't kill it. But with Call of the Wild, we could kill it pretty easily still. No, I'm going to kill it. There's too many shenanigans with Paladin. I want the damage, but I don't know if that's right or not. I'm so scared of Spike Ridge Steed, especially since we already used the silence. That was crazy. That was a failed Primalist. I wish we'd Call the Wild now. In hindsight, right? But we had a chance at hitting Call the Wild anyway. We had a chance at Deadly Shot. We had a chance at some good stuff. Some good stuff. A Freezing Trap would have been insane, right? Like, there were some good hits on that one. But we got 3 pretty much useless cards. We can just ignore that, honestly. That's kind of something we need to deal with, I think. I think I can just Call the Wild. Maybe we just leave this alive. It's just so scary with Blessing of Kings, and I think I have to kill it. Maybe just run the Huffer into this, run the Primalist into this dude, and go face. Well, not go face, but just hang on to the rest. That thing just ends up giving you too much value if you don't resolve it. And this is a pretty good board, honestly. Consecration hurts a little because of this 6-2, but... And actually Drake, too. Spike Ridge Steed. God, what I wouldn't give to have my silence back. I think we can just trade. This actually stays alive when we do that, right? So that's pretty good. We could trade the Leok too, but then we're like putting all of our good stuff at low health totals for like Consecration or Primordial Drake, which I don't like. We could try to hit the Zubat, but I want this thing to die first, I guess. I don't know. I just assume the Zubat hit the Stranglethorn or the Ravasar Runt, so it doesn't actually matter when I Zubat, other than killing this first, I know. So let's just do our play. We won't deal with the 2-6 yet. We'll just let that sit for now. And then we'll play all this stuff. I don't know what I want the Ravasar Runt to have. +1/+1 is gonna help it trade into that a little bit. He's gonna send the 5/5 into this though, like, so that's gonna go down to 3. So +1/+1 actually will matter. This +3/+3 is gonna trade in there though. So maybe we just give it Divine Shield or +3 health. +3 health's fine. And then this might hit something good. That actually made a big difference. He now has to send the 3/3 in here. Which means the 2 attack doesn't do much, if anything, anywhere. He sends the 5/5 in there. This gets to live now, because the 2 attack can't kill it. It's actually not bad. Because before, I think he would have Stegodoned into the 5/1. And then 3/3'd into the 4/3. Regardless, though, he has 2 cards and we have 0 cards. We need to hit a big draw here. We need a high main stat. But we can Defender Vargas these 2 and get some good value, probably. Or maybe this one to get through the Stegodon and this one to get through the trade here. Lay on hands on the 5/3. I like it. Good call. It's a good play. It's a really good play. Friendly Bartender we can deal with, yeah. So this will be a good defender between these 2. Shaky Zip Gunner. It's probably okay, honestly. It's not likely to get a ton of value off the... So this here... Oh, maybe we should just go ahead and kill this guy, actually. Yeah, let's just go ahead and kill this guy. To keep this 6/4 alive. Yeah, that's fine. Consecration hurts again. He's got 4 cards thanks to that Lay on Hands. Like, that's a good play. This could go south still. Like, we've got enough on board to win the game if he doesn't have answers and he doesn't have taunts, and we can just kind of go. And if we top deck well, like, we could top deck a Jeweled Macaw, and that'd be fine. Freezing Trap, probably not great. Snake Trap's not great. Kill Command and Wasp are okay. Crusader would be pretty weak. Anything beyond that's probably a good top deck. So we have like a 75% chance, I think, for a good top deck. Like 75% chance. Tiny Finn Craven says, currently running Call in the finishers over the 4-mana 7/7, and it's fun, followed up by a Bloodlust. The 16 damage to face. Yeah, that's a sick play. Gosh dang it. He even got the kill on my stupid Zip Gunner without the buff. Like, God. Who needs Consecration when you've got Corrupted Seer? Ugh. Oh, man. That's like the one thing that's terrible right now. I actually can't even play it. I need to do something to these minions. Although he's always going to have more, so I don't think it matters. Man, that was a good draw. Just cleaned up my board. He's had 2 of those, too. 2 Corrupted Seers. Gotta go. See you, buddy. Yeah, see you, Tiny Finn. Thanks for hanging out, as always. When you misread the stream schedule and now you have to go to bed, I'm sorry, dude. Most of it will be on YouTube, though, so don't feel too bad. Oh, my God. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, God. No. This was only a good top deck if we had all those other minions for damage, right? I think I have... I mean, this is obviously going to whiff, but there's a chance he blows it, and I get to delay his Volcano Sword, because I'm dead otherwise, right? We have no way to win the game. If he makes the right play, there's no way to win, right? If I don't do it, there's no way to win. The only out is that he somehow messes up and sends the Volcano Sword to Freezing Trap, buying me a turn of damage, basically. Because otherwise we don't have any outs. We can't kill this, we can't get to the damage in time. Sunwalker's cool. There was just no use for that Freezing Trap otherwise. That was a good top deck. If we'd had it 3 turns ago, it would have been sick. But right now, it's just not enough. We still can't kill this. Call of the Wild did actually maybe pull me into the game. I don't think anything here does, though. Well, if there's anything that does, it might actually be that. That was a good... that was a good macaw. Okay, so... don't have equality, I guess, is now the answer. He can kill it, but he takes 6 damage to do so. It's not a very good turn. We can actually kill this thing. God, we're kind of back in it a little bit, almost. How much damage we have? We almost kill him. We can almost just kill him. We have 6-8 damage. He's almost dead. God, if we top decked Kodo, we'd be 1 off. If we tapped to Call the Wild, we wouldn't have won, but sure would have helped. Oh, that was a misplay. Should have killed this first. That was a misplay. That's not good. I mean, we could still kill it, but he shouldn't have it. He should have a 1-1. I didn't even think he had. I didn't even know he had a secret, up till he drew it. Wasn't even watching. Didn't even think about it once. Still in a bad spot regardless, but that could, I mean, that could put us in a losing scenario. Who knows? We have 4 damage. We need 5, so if he doesn't get a taunt, Call the Wild could still win me the game. No, it couldn't. I can't hero power with Call the Wild. Never mind, never mind. It wouldn't. Put us in a position to win, but it would not give me the win. Oh, man. He didn't... Why didn't he play the Questing Adventurer? Am I insane? Right now? I'm gonna go ahead and kill this, because the Highmane gives me lethal. I mean, assuming the Highmane lives. Aldor Peacekeeper blows that up a little bit, but we might live. I don't know. He didn't play the Adventure, so he doesn't have any damage. Hammer of Wrath lethal. Wow. That sucks. Wow. Call of the Wild would have won me the game. That's kind of insane. Well, I mean, not guaranteed, but it looked like it would have won me the game, based on what we saw. Huh. Well, I'm glad the misplay didn't punish me. That was obviously a bad boo-boo. Obviously a boo-boo. Hey, Regis, finally have a chance to watch the stream, says Daniel Purdom. Baby came last week. Oh, that's right. Little 5-pound, 11-ounce cutie. Little baby girl. Been exhausted for a week now, but I found some time to pop on here. Well, first off, grats, dude. Grats on the little one. Haven't been on that particular journey in life myself yet. Maybe someday if I'm lucky. But congrats on the little bundle of joy. I hope you named her Elise or Jaina or something cute and Warcraft related. That'd be funny. I'd like to see that. I like Crusader, by the way. It's totally fine, but Mortal Coil is a card. Like, we already have the 1/3 drop that I like a little better, so I thought, well, we'll pass it up and see what we get. If we'd had coin, I probably would have kept 2 3s, but... Reggie Dunn says, WTF is this? I don't know what you mean, Reggie. It's an arena run. It's Hearthstone. It's a video game that I like to play with my friends. By the way, we're going way over my time for streaming Hearthstone. I was supposed to stop Hearthstone at 10, start a new game at 10. I'm still going to try to do that, but I don't know. Regis, where are you originally from? Southern Illinois. Southern Illinois. These do trade into that at least. That's pretty cool. Name it Ultrasaur. Name the baby Ultrasaur. Yeah, I think that would go over really well. There's no... He should never trade here. He should go face. Like, why? You know I'm going to do it. Just get the free damage in. You know I'm going to make that trade. Go face for 3. What's the risk? On 3, what could a hunter do to kill it? And what would advantage me? I'd keep 2 minions alive if I did. He can kill pretty much anything between these 2 cards that he could possibly play. Oh man, that is a weak play. God. I honestly wish I had a better 4-drop, because this one's kind of wasted. Like, I have to play it because it's on curve, but the 2 damage is meaningless. Absolutely meaningless. The Zubat hitting here will be pretty big, though. If I got a 2-drop to go along with it, I'd feel really good. We have the chance here for the Zip Gunner Dispatch Kodo buff, too, which we haven't seen yet, but does, remember, increase the battle cry on this Dispatch Kodo, which would be pretty insane. I like that he's life tapping already a little bit. That's helping me chip down his health total. This hero power is going to become a very important tool later in the game, it looks like. So we're for sure going to hit this Zubat if we want. Yeah, I think, oh man, what's better here? Zubat trade because it's guaranteed? Or just go for the Kodo and put the 4-6 on the board? I think we just put the 4-6 on the board. It's just more pressure, which is good because we're chipping him down. And we can still hit Zubat next turn, right? Or Stranglethorn next turn. Spellbreaker is going to be insane here.
Your magic shall not save.
That is a useless Mogashan Warden now. Not even a Mogashan Warden because it doesn't have taunt. Oh my god, we are pummeling this dude. We're not even to Twisting Nether yet either, so he's just getting ran over. How'd this guy get 5 wins? I gotta ask, are you talking about me or are you talking about the Warlock here? He didn't even attack with that. Did he? No, he just didn't attack. He said, nah. Nah, no need to attack. We're fine. Just mainly doing that to kill this one. I'm not gonna attack that thing, I don't care. I want to get that 4-2 off the board because that is actually threatening me a little bit. Yeah, cool. Totoro has come online. You guys can't see that, but I love Totoro. The movie, not the movie and or the character. I don't know how the friend is. He's fine, I guess. 12-2, and it's going to happen. He doesn't lose when I watch the start of the game. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Didn't silence my phone. That's atypical for me. I'm so tired, but I promised Han I'd take his place, and I never go back on my word. For that is the will of the Ultrasaur. Uh-oh. 7 wins, final boss here, Rogue. I don't like that. Rogue is scary. And Venom Weapon's good, but I mean, I have so much damage that if he's using his weapon to clear, I think I'm in the clear. Pirate, potentially, with Glock Crawler 2 is good. 11-3 disconnect. I don't know. I don't even feel good about this game, guys. I'm actually not that upset with 6 wins. I know this has a high Hearth Arena tier score, this deck does, but I'm still not super convinced it's awesome. Because, again, all the card quality's down here, so we've lost games early. There's a lot of crazy decks out there, too. Just, you gotta... 12 wins. I mean, good players obviously are going to win more games than Arena, clearly. Oh, my God. Oh, we did it again! This freaking Galaka Crawler is insane. That turn 1, 3, 4, boys. And we've even got the 2-drop to follow it up somehow. Like, this is crazy. He's gonna hero power. That's it. Game over. Game over. Hopefully we can hit this... Oh! Oh! Maybe not game over. Crap. I think I have to sit just in case it's freezing. I can't sacrifice a 4-3. I mean 3-4. If it's explosive, I'm gonna probably regret that a little bit because these are gonna die for free. But this is just so valuable that I. Oh my god! Really? Crap. Okay, so it's neither of those things. So it's either Snake Trap or maybe Cat. He's got a good kill here, but I mean, ultimately, that's still a 2 for 2. Can't feel that exciting. Can't even multi-shot this. I actually hate that, because I would probably do it. Probably still multi-shot that. I think I have to play this for tempo, as much as I hate it. And I'll go ahead and take this clear just because this dies to the weapon and that's not very valuable, right? Like, I'm going to go ahead and take it. There's a chance he can't kill this. I know that silence sucks, but we got to play something. We can't play a freaking 1-1 Blubber Baron. We couldn't really Snake Trap either. Well, we could Snake Trap, but... We could have Snake Trapped Hero Powered, but I still like the pressure replying because he's played pretty slow thus far. We're already chipping him down really low. He's still wanting to utilize his weapon. Viscerate's a good answer, I'll give him that, but we're still just hitting him with stuff. Oh, that's gonna be good. We'll just Snake Trap. We can clean that up with the multi-shot if we need to next turn. He'll probably trade it into one of these, honestly, but we're still just doing a lot of damage. We've got the high main on 6. If he doesn't attack, multi-shot might be a viable choice. We'll just see. We don't have much power on the board, so it just depends on what he does. If he attacks, we might get to multi-shot because we have more 1-1s out, but we might also just trade in a 1-1 and play the high main, so we'll see. Who's your favorite Hearthstone streamer and YouTuber? Regis Gilpin. Obviously. Why would you do that? He just wasted a... Oh, that's why. Never mind. That would be why. But seriously though, Tice is my favorite Hearthstone streamer, I think. I don't actually know who my favorite YouTuber is. I don't watch that much Hearthstone YouTube, ironically. I just make the videos. I don't know. There's a lot of good ones. Disguised Toast makes cool stuff. I mean, Crip makes good videos, honestly. Better. I like Crip's videos better than his streams. Tice makes good videos. Trump has made a lot of historically good videos. Polar Bear K1B says, first time watching your live stream. Thanks, Polar Bear. Happy to have you here, man. God, that can't feel very good, can it? Sending a 5-mana spell to summon 2 tutus. It just can't feel very good. And what on earth is that play? That can't feel very good either. Is he just gonna go face? He's just dead, right? How much damage do we have here? 4, 5, 8, 10. We're 1 off lethal. Could I have done this earlier? I didn't even realize it, but... Amazing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I'm just going to go ahead and kill this, guys. I know that it actually puts me 1 turn behind of lethal, but... I mean, he has 13 damage. Is it possible he has 3 Cold Bloods up there? He could have Leroy Cold Blood, and I could technically be dead, right? Like, or close to it. So... It's insane in some ways because I don't need to do this, but I also am in an unlosable position as long as I do it. So I'm just gonna do this. Like, I kind of understand why it's a bad play, but just to like play around any sort of shenanigans, right? Like, just I don't know what's possible, but something could be possible, and I just don't want to have to deal with it, right? Like, we're gonna win regardless, obviously, but. I'm gonna be careful. Will you love me, says the true Gonzon. I do love you already. Doesn't have to be future tense, good sir. See you, Justice 107. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Good night. I know it's getting pretty late already. I was planning on stopping the stream at 11. I might just have to save my new game for later. It's already getting so late. I really, really wanted to play it because it looked really fun, but maybe this weekend I'll play it on an afternoon stream instead. Maybe I'll just make a video about it. I don't know. We'll see. Because it looks like this arena run's going to run already past my stream time. So I just don't think I'm going to be able to squeeze out another hour and a half for a game. It's going to be too late for me. I got to work in the morning. Scarlet Crusader's a little worse against Mage, but he does have to commit quite a bit of mana to pinging it. And I like the trading potential it has, particularly if it gets buffed. So we're going to keep it. We have the coins, so 2/3 feels okay. What is the time there? It's almost 11 o'clock. Good night, brother. Nice videos. Thank you. Thank you, Pablo Lopez. Jack Birthday says, hey, man, big fan of the content. Your videos have helped me learn a bunch. I'm glad to hear that. Thanks, Jack. Good morning, Regis says, Monty Loggy. Man, it's morning there?
An incredible discovery.
It's morning already? The Zip Gunner and the Scarlet Crusader kind of do the same thing here, right? Because he can ping and then trade. But this gives me more instant value back than the Crusader does. And the Crusader might get buffed, so I like this line a little better. Either way, it commits him to the ping, probably, which costs him quite a bit of tempo. If he doesn't commit to the ping and he plays a 3-drop, I will probably regret not playing the Crusader, because the Crusader would have traded better into something like this. So if I had played the Crusader, I think he would have been much more likely to commit to the ping. But regardless, the Crusader still feels fine in this scenario. He can ping, but then he can't ping both at the same time, right? So we've put ourselves in a nice little position where he can't double ping. Probably. He could Arcane Missiles or something, but most likely he's going to have to take a bad trade here, or... I would expect him to take a bad trade, play a 4-drop if he has it, which means there's no ping here, which means we get value. If he just ignores it all and goes face, we can multi-shot for insane value. We have a good curve, too, so we're in a good spot this game, it looks like. And this is going to hit a big minion regardless, so it's going to hit a very big minion. It's going to be a 8-7, 6-8, or 6-7 minion. Okay. So, I don't actually have a great play. Go ahead and kill this. because I do like all of these targets. I may draw something in the meantime that I don't like nearly as much. Unfortunately, this is not a great turn for me to develop anything. We could have kill commanded that and had a couple 3/1s out on the board, but I think this is going to be better later, particularly because we might just need the damage. And we do have plays, and we're pretty sure we're committing him to a ping, so he may not be able to do anything with his turn. Secret. Oh, Secret's actually pretty terrifying. Jeweled Macaw plays around Mirror Entity pretty well, unlike Streetwise Investigator, and I need to test it for sure, and hopefully this gives me a low-cost beast I can use. It did. Wow, perfect. And it wasn't Mirror Entity, so we know we can hit the high main next turn. It's going to be a 9/8. Polymorph bait if I've ever heard of it in my life. In fact, I might just play the Sunwalker to bait the Polymorph and make sure that the high main survives. Oh, especially after he's drawing cards. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to bait a Polymorph. I mean, it's not, like, playing around cards in Arena is not, like, the smartest thing to do ever if you really play around them.
Don't forget to tip your Tortollan.
But there's a reality that they could have them. Oh, vaporize the sheep too. Wow. Oh, if he has a second polymorph, I'm going to be really salty. But either way, we actually still have a pretty good hand. Next turn we can Kodo multi-shot. Oh yeah, Kodo multi-shot's going to be insane. Wow. Don't polymorph my Savannah Harmony, dude. Actually, yeah, multi-shot dispatch Kodo's great. Flame Geyser, we can clean that up too with the Kodo if we need to. If he plays it. A fourth minion would be a little more problematic, but we can also just guaranteed Kodo the Gastropod if he does that, so we're fine regardless. We may not even need to multi-shot. Yeah, we don't have any other play anyway, so we might as well. God, dude, we baited the Polymorph, guys. I haven't even read chat yet. Are people excited about me baiting the Polymorph? Not yet. Nobody cares. Watching Regis in the morning, watching Regis at night, tucked in your warm bed with a glass of milk. That sounds nice, dude. Cozy. Greetings from St. Petersburg. That's cool, Monilagi. St. Petersburg, Russia, I'm guessing. Not St. Petersburg, Florida. We have a St. Petersburg here, too. But I'm guessing based on your time zone, you're in Russia. Oh, but baby's name is above. I missed it. No. What is it? No. Cadence Ray. Oh, that's a pretty name, dude. That's a really pretty name.
What to do?
Sam Dunlop, I missed your question too. Yes, in fact, very close to Carbondale. And I actually went to SIU. So yeah, that's exactly correct. You nailed it. So yeah, I lived in Carbondale for a few years and went to college in Carbondale. I grew up very close to Carbondale, etc., etc. I think we're safe to do this, right? Like, it's so much damage. We have the kill command to follow up. Like, he could technically, he could do some shenanigans, but even if he heals, like, we still have Unleash, Kill Command, Hero Power to kill him. And we still have a Snake Trap active somehow. I don't know. Oh my god, the Genius Bait. There it is. That's what I was looking for. That's the love I wanted. That's what I wanted to see. Blizzard doesn't do it. There's no... He has to heal and clear my board. That doesn't do it unless he has... Well, that doesn't do it, but... Good try, I guess. He's just summoning more dudes. Like, the board is too full of dudes, so we can't summon our dudes. Little snake. Did you ever experience Polar Bear? I didn't do Polar Bear, but yeah, I mean, certainly was around for it and experienced it. Yes. Tour to Carbondale. Is that the bike ride? That's not. It's been a little while since I've been there, but that's not ringing as much of a bell for me. I think it's the bike ride, probably. But yeah, Carbondale's a cool little town. I don't really love the college. I don't think SIU is a great experience. It's fine. A lot of people get more value out of it than I probably did, but I felt like I didn't get a ton of value. So guys, is that 8? 8 wins? I'll take it. I'm happy. 8 wins is good for me. Over 7 is good. 8's, you know, 8's cake. 8's extra. Everyone drinks on bikes. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I did not participate in that. I actually did participate a little bit in the bike culture in Carbondale, but not the drunk bike culture. And when I say bike, I mean bicycle, not motorcycle. I was into biking a bit in college. Still actually do like watching professional cycling is one of my guilty pleasure sports. Alongside basketball, which is my main sport, but... Double 3 drops again. These guys have been good to me. I'm going to keep them. Cole Wolbert says, "Hey Regis, this is my first time actually catching your stream live." Well, welcome, Cole. It's good 4 drop 2. Oh my god. Currently, we're guaranteed to hit the dispatch quota if we do this right. With the shaky zip gunner, which is ridiculous. Now we're not guaranteed. This is fine. He can weapon it and clear if he wants, but it's like the poisonous effect made no difference. Because it has 1 health anyway, so who cares? And he has to commit to the weapon, otherwise he doesn't get the poisonous effect, so... Or Perdition's Blade. That's actually even better because he gets to save this crap. Perdition's Blade's really good, in fact. Ugh. Gross. Yeah, that's okay. We gotta just play it. Hopefully we hit the Kodo here and not the Zubat. It's a 50-50. Hopefully he has to use the... Well, actually, I don't care if he uses the Gastropod now. I kind of want him to kill it, because the Kodo will clean up the Gastropod regardless. And then he loses the value here. That'd be just fine. Either way. Sam Dunlap says he went to NIU, Northern Illinois University. Nothing quite as fun, sure. Yeah, I think it's a little more straight-laced up there, from my understanding. So not the party college that SIU was. That was my problem, is I wasn't really looking for a party college, and that's kind of what I ended up with anyway. So... That's pretty good. We basically totally negated that stupid Gastropod. I don't love my turn 5 necessarily right now. It's got a good trade here. The question is, can he kill the Zip Gunner or not? We can run it back in to make the trade, but what does he do, and can he kill this beforehand? Lotus Assassin. Okay. That's less of a problem. I like this turn 5 a little better. Let's play the Wasp first, because we don't care if it has the stats. We want the stats on one of these dudes. That's probably the better option, honestly. Unfortunately, we kind of wasted that. I hope he unsheaths this, though, because we can actually kill Command and play the Zubat next turn, even if we don't buff anything. Maybe we buff the Wasp and it somehow gets some extra value. I doubt it, because it's poisonous anyway, but maybe we kill a small thing and he... I don't know. It's possible. Was it SIU or SIUE? SIU for me. SIUE is close to where I'm at now. Oh, come on, Galactic Crawler. I believe. I believe, Galactic Crawler. Oh, Stegodon's going to be a good clear for this. Cool, I'll take that. And he did unleash that too. Okay. I don't think we can abuse multi-shot here, can we? No. It's not very good. We don't get a buff. Oh, actually, oh, crap. Oh, that was a mistake. Oops. I forgot we could buff. It would have lived. It would have been a 2-1. He would have had to send the Swashbuckler into it. Crap. I didn't think we were going to get a meaningful buff. I talked about how it wasn't going to be a meaningful buff, but it would have been alive still. We killed a 2-health minion. Whoopsie. Yeah, we wasted the buff here. Would have been a would have been a 3-3 that killed a 2-6. It would have been a 3-1. He would have gotten an easy kill with it with a Swashbuckler, which wouldn't have, you know, but he's up a 1-1 because we messed up, basically. He would be down a 1-1, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it could matter. It could certainly matter. Oh, crap. That's scary. Oh, well, I'm going to make the argument that we wanted this to stick around, though, for Unleash the Hounds, right? Oh, God, we don't have a good turn, though, guys. This is bad. We can, like, multi-shot Unleash the Hounds and just play into Primalist next turn, maybe. I could hit him for 7. He can, No, I need to send 1 into the Swamp King, I think, because if the Swamp King trades into the Primalist, that takes it to 5. But he's actually going to probably send the Swamp King into this 5-5 anyway. So the Primalist might live. Regardless, I think this has to be our play because it's the only play that we have. Oh, we got to do this first. I guess he theoretically might not have a way to kill these hounds. We still got to do it. We got to be safe. How did you misplay this, says GX Reaper. How did you misplay this? I think we covered it in great detail, actually. iBody Kid says, he isn't seeing his Twitch comments? I am. I just bounce back and forth. You guys gotta chill. Gotta chill. Oh, crap. That's scary. Well, we know we can kill this at least, but we're very close to dead. We need Call of the Wild. Animal Companion's fine. Kill Command's way too risky. We got the Animal Companion here. If it's Huffer, we probably have to kill this. Because we know we have Call of the Wild coming, so we can play a little bit of a longer game. Like, we could be dead if we don't, so we have to be careful. Because we know Call of the Wild's going to be pretty good. We just kind of have to hope he has a bad turn here. Thankfully, the misplay, by the way, didn't really end up mattering that much. It evened itself out thanks to the Unleash the Hounds. Thankfully. It could have been bad if the math had lined up a little differently, but... Ah, that's a lot of damage. Crap. But the Huffer will kill the Dark Iron Dwarf. Hopefully just weapons here, nothing else. That's what I'd like to see. Anything else is going to be scary. Ugh, that's more damage. God. So we have to kill this or we're dead, because he could just trade back. We're close to dead anyway. I don't have any taunts other than Call of the Wild, I guess. Oh, Defender of Argus would be pretty good, because we do actually have quite a few minions. So Defender of Argus would be a good draw. Ravizor Runt, maybe a taunt. Freezing Trap may be helpful, but there's a lot of dead draws up here too. So it's going to kind of be... Oh, God. That's slow, at least. But, God, what card did he get? Hopefully not Eviscerate. I don't think we can win against 3 Eviscerates at this point. I don't think he wants to use his weapon because he's too scared of his own life total, which is sort of smart. But he might just be killing this a different way, too. Who knows? Oh, my God. No! Oh, well, that actually worked out okay. He took a damage as well. We're not dead to his board, at least. And that wasn't the card off Thistletea. Dispatch Kodo's pretty good. But it's just, we're very likely to be dead. Oh, that did 3 damage, too. That's cool. So we can't play all of this. I think I'm better off playing the Firefly and the Baron and Hero Powering. Because this buffs the Baron, basically, and the other one doesn't. And I get in a Hero Power this way, too. Which might make the difference in lethal or not. It's just, there's a very, very good chance we're dead, obviously. 3 health. He has 5 cards, but 3 of them are the same thing. So if 3 of them aren't what he needs, then he actually just has like 3 cards to choose from. So if he can't deal with our board and can't kill me, then we might actually still be alive. It's close. I mean, this is a very close game, obviously. We're going to kill him if he doesn't kill me, so... Or probably. Unless he has like 3 Vile Spines or something. But even that, we couldn't have the mana for all that, so that wouldn't matter. Dark Peddler is not going to help. 1 Vile Spine. I don't think that's enough. We just win, right? No, we only have 7, 9. No, we don't win. Oh my god, we lose, in fact. I can't clear his board and I don't have a... No. Oh, no. Oh. God. No. Any other card. Dispatch Kodo's lethal. Defender of Argons is lethal. Grimes for Informant, good chance at lethal. Freezing Trap keeps me alive. Jeweled Macaw, good chance at lethal. 6, 7, 9. We're one off. Sunwalker keeps me alive. Call the Wild lethal. Probably half our draws are winning cards and the rest aren't. We can try to fake it, maybe. I don't want to be him, but... we lose. Catched the NBA Finals last night. Indeed, I did. Feel like the Cavs right now, honestly. Losing it at the last second.
Need something unusual. Need something unusual.
So brutal. I mean, again, pretty happy. 8-3 is fine. I don't have to play Hunter. Oh dear, says iBody Kids. No joke, right? Like, what happened just now? What happened? Although, man, we must have known. I was scheduled to stop at 11. It's 10:59. The game had to have known. Ugh, look at this, though. 2 common cards in my rewards. Garbage. Garbage. 1 golden at least, but still. Much rather have a pack or some gold. Oh, man. Nothing. And there you have it. That was my Hunter run. Frustrating ending a little bit, but at the end of the day, you can't complain when you get over that 7-win hurdle. And we certainly cleared it with this deck, which for Hunter, I think is a pretty big achievement too. So I'm very, very happy. All that said, if you guys have any thoughts, comments, questions on this deck, the way I played it, etc., please leave them in the comments below. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, game on.